This year's election, as far as newness, I really believe that Muskegon is in this exceptional period of growth and progress. And that's something that I've been involved in for the past 20 years, as I've sat on the City Commission for 20 years before becoming mayor in 2012. We have one of the most improved and fastest growing economies in West Michigan. Our population has stabilized. We were supposed to have lost probably 2,000 people per the Census Bureau. We stayed stable at 38,000, which is a phenomenal thing. It shows that we're on that growth trajectory once again, where people are finding value in the desirability of this city. We also see values growing throughout not just our business districts and growth in our industry and manufacturing, but within our neighborhoods, which have always been our main focus. We're engaged right now in a housing infill program, which is replacing houses on lots where houses used to be, and now we're helping to provide quality new construction for both purchase and rental in a market that was devastated for years and years and years, and again with a lot of disinvestment in the city. But now we see that reinvestment, and we're actually a part of finding an answer to that national problem of very, very few residences available to people that need them.
Talk to me about too, because I think from 2012, when you started as mayor, to now, there's so much growth that's happening in the city. There's been so much success in that. Do you plan to continue that?
Yes, I do. And the progress that you see in what we've experienced here in Muskegon isn't based on one person. It really is a we thing. It's those 20 years of developing good relationships.
Well, let's stop.
It's all right.
Yeah, we won't be able to.
All right.
That's it. Just right, 2 o'clock. 2
Perfect.
o'clock.
So you're, again,
Okay.
it's not a one-person thing.
It's not a one-person thing. It's a we thing. It's 20 years of developing and really growing those positive relationships with organizations and individuals that have become, our partners in building up the city. Whether it's building a farmer's market and gifting it to the city, which really helped ignite a lot of energy in the downtown. It's partnering with individuals to become involved in developing businesses and residences in the downtown. It's those individuals, and some of them, admittedly well-heeled, which have grown organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, Covenant Academy, Covenant Hall for homeless teens, and all kinds of philanthropic efforts that are really engaged at strengthening people of all walks of life in all of our neighborhoods. We're involved with our educational institutions, be it Muskegon Community College or Muskegon Public School, Hackley Library, the Muskegon Museum of Art. All these energetic, valuable institutions and individuals bring so much wealth to the community and so much engagement, with kids to adults, and we couldn't do it without the we. Not one person can do it. And I'm only one person, one vote on the commission. I'm like the chairman of the board. The city manager is the chief executive officer. But I have a great relationship with fellow city commissioners that are also really focused on their commitment and their love of community, and that's what really makes things tick and hum. It's that commitment and love of community and seeing all of us as one, as we.
And that brings me to my next question, because your best competition is one of your fellow commissioners, or is on the commission.
Sure. And hey, that's democracy. We'll see where it goes, won't we?
You want another term.
I want another term. I'm committed to it. My wife's committed to it. My friends, my families. Because the other thing to realize is that you don't do this without the full support of, the people that you have breakfast with in the morning, and the people you live next door with, next door to. it is a community enterprise. And I'm very, very thankful for the amount of support that I've had throughout the years and currently. And that the campaign has just been fantastically fun and invigorating because I get that continued renewal of those friendships, those relationships, that shared love. What's not to like, win or lose?
Yeah, and I think too, like growing more and more in recent months, local politics have kind of become a heated place. What keeps you going?
I'd like to tell people, can we just not conflate some of our anger and our disgust with state houses and, DC, and let's look at each other and realize that we are neighbors. We've known each other for years and years and years. Let's be calm. Let's share our, concerns. And it's not that I'm going to be able to talk everybody into seeing it from my point, and I don't want to do that. But let's give everybody a fair shake on expressing themselves and doing it without being verbally violent, and respect each other. And let's continue to concentrate on what we need to build this town, and that is being good neighbors regardless of politics, race, religion, because what comes first is our commonality of being people. And if we're going to save civilization, we got to get down in the dirt together to make this the best city possible.
Brings me to our next question. What is your goal? What's the next thing you want to see done in Muskegon?
I want to be able to solidify that environment that we have now that is allowing for that continued growth. And again, a lot of that growth I want to see focused on safe, clean, and accessible neighborhoods. The potential for good housing for everybody, regardless of who they are. Whether it's at the upper end, the middle end, accessible housing, low income. We want to make sure that anybody that wants to live in Muskegon can and become part of that beautiful fabric that makes it such a great town.
Do you have anything about
Just
it?
on that end, it's housing, but I think, do you want to drive more, not rental homeowners, but what can you do to get more true homeowners in the city?
It's all the above. Not everybody's in a position to own, but in the interim, let's make sure that we have quality housing of all types available to people wherever they are in their life. Right out of school, building a family, becoming empty nesters, whatever, through our good efforts on being more inclusive in our zoning and allowing more and different types of housing at different price points. Hopefully we can balance out the growth, because oftentimes people are fearful that costs are too high. Are we pushing people out of the neighborhood? We have plans in place that we want to implement in order to soften that type of a blow, where you might price people out. That's not the business we're in. We're in building different types of housing, different price points, and encouraging that type of development so that it's everybody.
The reason I ask is I know you take a block that's troubled, if they're all rental properties, you probably got a problem with, but if you have only two on that block and the rest are ownership,
right,
there's a pride in the block, and then, that pride then spreads.
You do.
But you need.
But what you'll see with some of our rental developments, these are high quality, good managed companies that are providing an answer to a real shortage of a demand for rental housing in the area. We're not talking about carving up houses into multiple units. We're talking about deliberate, high quality, well managed units, and they may be townhouses. But ultimately, there's a big desire too for ownership, and we'll continue to see that single family construction going up as well. But we'd like to work really well at balancing the different levels and the different makeup of the neighborhoods and what we do, provide. Not specifically always the city, but in our work with development and developers and home builders. But I think that's really key, because prosperity really starts at the kitchen table, all right, and the engagement of the people that live here. So we got to take care of our neighborhoods. At the same time, we're developing a beautiful downtown and encouraging the expansion of businesses and industry to provide the jobs that we need here.
If people want to live here, that's how they make the downtown better, right?
That's how you make the downtown better. And I think one key thing is
vice versa,
our style of development and our focus on development in the downtown is heavy on residential, because downtowns are different than they were when I was a kid, when everything was a storefront, everything was an office. Now you have other municipalities throughout the state of Michigan asking for help from Lansing to convert empty office towers into residences. We were kind of blessed with the fact that we got to start from scratch, from a sandbox to a skyline. And we knew that the urban science was saying, if you want a vibrant downtown, that has to be driven by people living there. Where you got 24/7, 365 days a year energy with people, strolling the kids, walking the dogs, sipping coffee in the cafes, that will drive the need for additional small businesses and services.